And I'm so happy that you're here with me. I know it's super early in the morning or late at night, but it is Thanksgiving. Esha Palante, okay? So I'm excited, and I hope that you are as well. It took us a whole year to get here, but nonetheless, um, we are here. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Come on, glory. All right, so I was on earlier, and because I didn't change my battery in my microphone, the microphone kept going in and out. So I'll probably delete that video and I'll do it again because I want to give you good videos, and hopefully this one turns out well. I'm looking at the meter now, the little indicator saying that I do have sound. So I hope that everyone is, or you can hear me. What's up? What y'all doing? Y'all cooking? Y'all cooking like me? Y'all excited about Thanksgiving? Y'all, the only thing is I won't get to see all of my family. That's like super sad because I love my family and my family's really close. And we won't have chitlins for Thanksgiving this. We didn't get chitlins. I love chitlins. Don't judge my life. That's my story. And okay, I like chitlins. They're really good. They're so good. So thank God for the first person. Do y'all ever think about that? Who was the first person to taste that and to risk their life? Okay, come on. So no chitlins, but I'll probably find like a little. I'll find some somewhere. I got to. I don't know. Okay, so the moment is, we're gonna prep this turkey and then put it in the oven. And normally what I do is I turn my oven on like a low temperature and just let it slow cook overnight, and then in the morning I'll turn it up if it's not finished. But it should be about that time. It should be about done by the time I get up in the morning, y'all. I did my little display, but I keep eating the carrots because they're good. Okay, so this carrot is good. I prepped a drink in the other video, and we prepped some butter in the other video as well. So we're going to be using those things. We're going to use the drink right now. I already have it cut. I'm going to rinse her out. And I moved the camera a little bit. So I'm trying to find, sorry for all the noise. I'm trying to find a good balance, and I'm trying to give you good videos, but the past couple, I will admit, haven't been where I wanted them to be. Okay, I made this mixed drink earlier, but I might top it off with a liquid. So it is like 7 minutes to 2 o'clock in the morning. We're gonna put this turkey in the oven. Then we're gonna go to, well, we'll probably watch a movie or something and doze off to sleep. Okay, so I normally make the same drink every time. I use a Crystal Light packet, and I normally just use a Crystal Light packet, but then I got a Crystal Light Wild Strawberry, and then I got the Kroger Wild Berry or some kind of packet. these little individual packets that you put in the bottle. Put that in there. We had some orange juice and some pineapple juice, a little bit of water, and then the liquid that y'all just saw me pour. Ish. Come on. Okay. So let's what do I want to do? I want to stir this up. So are y'all cooking with me? Y'all are what are y'all cooking? What's on y'all's menu? Our menu is polite this year. Okay? We won't have I have a very large family. And I don't think we're gonna have everyone. I know we're not gonna have everyone. Which is so sad. Darn you, Corona. Okay? Oh, hold on. Isha. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Holy Ghost. Okay. So I put my turkey in a brine. My brine consisted of I don't have measurements. I just do it. A base of water, and I put this on a pot on the stove. Salt. I put kosher salt. I think I did 2 cups of that, and probably a cup of half brown, half regular sugar. And then I cut up some celery. I cut up an onion. I poured in or sprinkled in, I think, some sage. Let me look at the water. Some sage and some thyme and some rosemary. And I think I did some garlic powder, onion powder in the water. Let it, I put it on the stove, but I didn't let it come to a boil. I just let it warm enough so that the salt and the sugar would dissolve more quickly. I turned it off. And then I cut up, I also cut up 4 lemons into thirds and then put the whole lemon in there. Oh, and like 3 bay leaves. And poured that in a bin. And then I put a lot of ice in the bin, and then poured just regular water in there. Sat my turkey down in there, and it's been soaking for a minute now. I'm gonna pull her out of the bin. Her, him, shim, whatever it wants to be. Before I do that, I just wanted this to be cute for y'all. Ish. But now we're gonna just take the display down. Well, let's do this. The bird is so big, y'all. The bird is so big. We were concerned that my mother brought these aluminum pans. And I'm like, it's a little small for Sister Ben, you know. So we gonna see if the bird will get in here. But, you know, we just wanted it to breathe a little bit. So we'll prep our vegetables to go in the bottom of that because we want that bird to sit up a little bit and we want air to get underneath there. Okay. Ish. So let's do our vegetables first. Okay. Yeah. Can we do that? I'm going to put this over here over my shoulder and I'm going to turn it on so that you can have an aerial view. Come on, Glory. Of this counter. I'm going to put a paper towel down as well. And you're going to want to have a lot of paper towels to dry your bird off, especially if you put it in a brine. Okay, that will hold me now. The tablecloth is going to move. But nonetheless, let me get my knife. Here. And we have celery, onion, carrots, and some garlic. So we're gonna cut up our onion first. Okay. So we're gonna peel that joint too. Cut off that little tip, it helps you peel a little easier. And then peel that cap back. Oh, yes, sure. I just want to leave that first layer. I try not to peel as much, but then you have that little silky part. Let's just peel it. Come on, Glory. Okay. Let me get to that. Hello. Preserving as much of the onion as possible. Y'all, we just, as Americanas, as Americans, we are so wasteful. We're so wasteful. We got people in other countries starving. Got to pray for them. I'm so thankful. Come on, Glory. Of where the Lord has brought my family and me. You know, we're gonna cut that on an angle because it's a curved thing, into thirds. Okay, cut that half into a third. I'm gonna cut this little ugly end off here. Okay, and then we'll do a third the opposite way. Okay, boom. That's one. We're gonna do the same thing to this one. End off on a little angle. Okay, turn it on an angle. Yeah, turn it. And then down. And then one more. Come on, Glory. Alright. This is such the perfect onion. The perfect onion! Do, 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 the perfect onion! This onion is perfect. Look at it. And I just cut it. That was the perfect onion. If there was a definition of an onion and there was a picture, this would be the onion. How did I? Thank you, Aunt Connie, for these. Not Aunt Connie, Aunt Betty. Aunt Betty brought these onions over. Not Aunt Connie. Excuse me, Betty. Peel that. My little counter bin is getting full because I cooked on a different live earlier. So it's a little full. Y'all, it is Thanksgiving. We're at 2:01 in the morning ish. Do y'all cook this early in the morning for Thanksgiving? Are you up constantly checking on things? One more. Cut that little cap off. I didn't have to do the other one because it just popped right on off. Look at that. Come on, Glory. Turn. Angle. Turn. Beautiful. We have 2 very large onions cut in half and then cut into thirds, and then those thirds were cut into thirds. We have some garlic. Okay. I could have just cut it, but yeah, no. Me being me, I squoze it first. It's okay, that's alright. We're gonna keep on pressing forward. Yeah. Just pop them out, give them a little, oh yeah, shut, not like that though. A little pat on the butt. We sprouting a little bit. Nonetheless, we gonna keep it on moving. It's gonna get used because I don't want to be wasteful. Come on, Glory. Okay, so y'all see that little spot in my hand? So when I was making the gumbo, I told you guys, don't get the roux on you. And I took the whisk out of the pot, and I reached over and grabbed the what is it? Pot holder. And a piece of or a little bit of the roux dripped off of the whisk onto my hand in that short distance, and immediately burned me. It like blistered. It was blistered by the end of that live, and I hid it very well. But this is the aftermath. But it's a lot better than, a few days ago when it was a little uglier. But nonetheless, we just popped all those large pieces of garlic out of their casing. We got a few little peckers over there. We'll just put those. We're just gonna run our knife down roughly across the garlic. Okay. We aren't being wasteful. Use that garlic. Sprouted garlic. Okay. We got garlic. We have our onions. Let's do one row. Let's be cute about it right now. Yeah. Thank you. All right. Garlic. We have our celery, and we're just gonna run our knife straight on down that celery. Boom. Just like that. And we'll take a couple more stalks of boom off of here because I know we're gonna make some stuffing. So I'm not gonna use all of it. Y'all see me just turn around because I did not know. Oh, it's right here. Because I usually that's part of the decoration. The little plastic. I laid the stuff on top of it. I spun around. Okay, yes, I kept on searching. Kept on searching till I found it. Yes, I did. Okay, enough. Leaves and all. Okay. Butamas. I'm gonna lift you up a little bit. Let me get our herbage over here. Turn that like that. And then we have our roasting pan, but aluminum. Okay. If you want to use a regular roasting pan, honey, you go ahead. I'm using what my mama told me to use. Listen to your mama. Yeah, sure. All right, we're just gonna toss everybody loverly into the pan. I have a feeling deep down on the inside that this bird is gonna be rather large, y'all. We probably won't need all of this, so some of this can be saved for the stuffing. Look at that. We have a nice layer in the bottom of the pan. some of this garlic and disperse that around in there. Yes. Dispersion. Alright, we're gonna save this for stuffing, dressing, stuffing, whatever. I don't got time to go back and forth. We have a nice layer in the bottom of that pan. A couple more pieces. And this will help lift the bird up out of the pan a little bit, and it's for the air and heat to get underneath there and help cook that bird evenly, honey. Okay, vegetables. We're gonna do on top of those a little salt. And a little pepper. Beautiful. That's done. Sit it off to the side. Okay, that carrot is so good, y'all. Let's wash it down. So good. Alright. I'm gonna put some foil down because we're about to go in on this bird a little bit. Over here, I'm just getting some hot water. Waiting for the water to warm. Head shut. Come on, Glory. There we go, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, won't he do it? All right. Bring that out. Wipe down our surface, dampening our now cloth, which is normally just the counter itself. Okay. Sorry. Drag our foil. That was really loud. And then we're gonna put a nice layer of paper towel down. Yeah. Because what's gonna happen is we're gonna put this lovely bird up here. Yes, we are. Okay, for the perfect set of 3. All right, my bird is down here. All right, in this lovely bin. Let me see if I can y'all see it down there? It's a little dark, but nonetheless. All right. I feel like this is about to be a moment for glory. Okay. I'm gonna flip it over. Let all of that water come out of there. It's been soaking again in a brine that I made. Salt and sugar and onion, celery, lemon, bay leaf, other herbs. It's coming. I'm just draining it, letting a as much of that water come off before I put it up on this counter as possible. Okay, it's rather large. Okay. Give it a little ring. And here we go. There it is. Alrighty. Wow. Alright, let's get some more paper towels. Start to dry it off. You want to dry your bird off as much as possible. Drying helps that skin crisp up, brown up. And this is not just for the turkey, this is for all meat and things of that sort. If you dry it off, then it will brown a lot better. Okay, so just give it a nice rub down. I'm gonna take this little indicator out. Just like that. Okay. Yeah. Get up under the flaps and things. Just continue to dry. And just remember that when working with raw meat, you want to continue to wash your hands and be safe. That's why we have our foil down. I'm gonna fold these under. Turn it around. Woo! Jesus! So that you can see me fold that other wing around. Okay. Got paper towel in there, just drying out the cavity. My cavity. My cavity. I was Gus the theater cat in Cats. Love Cats. Okay. Some more towels of paper. Okay. Just want to continue to dry that skin. Dry that skin. Okay, come on and dry the skin, children. Oh, please hold. All right, where's the mouse? Hold on. I can't see anything. It's probably not active over there. Well, because that's the reason why. That's the reason why. That is the reason. Oh, that is the reason why. All right. I had to share my own video, y'all. I've been going this long and hadn't shared it. Okay, we're still drying. Look at all that fat right there. Great day in the morning. Great day in the morning. Okay, I was laughing to myself. I have to remember my own joke to myself. Okay, so you know how we as Americans have sayings, and then depending on where in the country you are, then that area has a saying. So I know that a saying, what did I say? Oh crap, I want to say it so bad because I tickled my... You ever tell your own self a joke internally and just laugh? So I had one of those moments, and I want to tell you the joke. But it's also My family members would get it a lot more. Y'all, I'm really drying the turkey off, getting under the skin, getting all that water out of there. Ish. This bird is heavy as crap. Okay, we got our foil down to be safe and sanitary. So that after we finish, we just clean that moment up, soak down the rest. We'll be good to go. All right. Okay. Come on, Glory. All right, let's get that paper towel. Right. Paper towel moment. I'm gonna turn this back. Yeah, shut up. Turn it back over. Spin her around. Okay, a couple more paper towels. Last pat down as we finish up this moment. Okay, they really clean this bird, honey. All right, so what you want to do with these arms? Okay. Dancing, dancing, dancing. He's a dancing machine. Shimmy, do walk, ticka ticka do. Y'all, stop it right now. Stop it, right? All right, you're gonna tuck this jank. They're gonna be like, It's gonna be laid back. So you wanna push and tuck it up underneath there as tight as you can. Think. You gotta think about that when you put the bird's arms behind their head. Okay. Or behind their back. Okay. That's what the bird's doing. Y'all, come on, Glory. Come on, Glory. Remember, you got to continue to dry that bird. If it's been soaking and you want to soak or brine your turkey so it won't be dry, y'all got to brine those drinks. You want to pull it out. I didn't rinse the brine off. Most people do. I don't. I just let that salt and stuff stay on there and in there. And then I don't have to salt it as much the rest of the way. Okay? But, yeah. Okay. Drying the skin really helps for the turkey to brown up. Okay? So, now what we're gonna do, y'all, I don't think this bird is gonna fit in this pan. My mama brought the pan, and I wanna honor my mama's word to put the turkey in the pan. But I don't know how it's gonna go. All right, so let's bring the pan over. It's a little teeny, honey. We're gonna lift that up. Operation Fit the Bird. See, I want to dry that out. Hold on, y'all. I would say you would use like a half a roll to a roll of paper towel drying the bird. I think it's important. Okay? I'm getting down in between. Ish. You got to peel that skin back too, because you got to put some good stuff underneath there. So I'm just going to push through with my paper towel, drying as I go. Okay? Pushing underneath the skin. Oh, my ring is on. Ish. I got to learn to take my ring off when I cook. Y'all, ew. I lose jewelry. So, okay. I'm going to take it off right now. Put it over there. We'll wash it. I can't take these ones off. But that one has teeth and everything. Okay, we've lifted our skin. Now we're gonna see if this fits comfortably. He laying back. Oh, and it has the little thing in here where you're supposed to strap his legs in for the ride. Okay. It's in there. All right. So again, let me lift this up so you can see before we settle him in. In the bottom of this pan, we have celery, carrots, onions, and garlic, salt and pepper. A nice even layer of that so that the bird is elevated. Okay, he is now resting on a towel of vegetables in the sun. And you want to fit him in there comfortably. Wiggle him in. Okay? Alright. Okay, this is gonna get used for other things. Butts and stuff. Butts and necks. Kidneys and hearts and caramel. Okay. The neck is gonna get cooked in here because that's gonna come out with the juices to make the gravy. Okay, come on, glory. I don't think I want any of the, let's see what's in here, the hearts or stuff like that. No, I don't need the hearts and things. They can stay in the bag, honey. Sorry. You get to heal. Keep that in the foil and put that over here. All right, we're gonna turn this here. And let me rinse my hands off because we're gonna start to touch seasonings and things. In the initial start, I want to be hands clean, okay? So let me rinse my hands off. Y'all doing okay? What y'all cooking? Because if you're up with me, you're probably cooking, okay? And if you're just up and playing the game and you're scrolling through YouTube and or Facebook and you just happen to see me, well, thank you. Thank you for stopping by and what you can do for me in this moment of celebration of Thanksgiving. Come on, glory. Let me help you out. You have a little demonstration here. If you could go ahead and like and share this video, okay, come on, glory, and push that subscribe and the little bell and all those little things and help this just move on along, I would greatly appreciate your life. And I cheers to you. Ding ding. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. I made this drink a little earlier, so let's just finish it off. Glory. Come on, glory. Okay, row your boat. Gently. Okay, come on now. All right, so we pat our bird dry. We got, and the light is just super, it's really strong. So that's what the bird looks like, It's really strong. But nonetheless, we're going to now start to season, butter, rub down, massage in, okay, and then get it in the oven, okay. And I'm going to show you a couple of things on the screen real quick. If you're not sure of some things, so let me just turn him out the way for a moment. Sit there, okay. Let me get to my counter view, and let me bring that on back over here. But let me take the aerial view off. Ish. Okay, so a couple of helpful hints to cooking your turkey. If you're not sure, I'm gonna put it on the screen for you. Okay, here we go. If you're cooking your turkey, and most of the cooking notes are based on the cooking temperature of 325 degrees Fahrenheit in your oven. Okay, so I'm setting mine to 325 at this moment. Was at 350. But what I want to do um, is what I what I want to do is um, normally for Thanksgiving, I'll put my turkey in roughly 12, 1 o'clock. We're a little ways into that moment, so I'm gonna cook it at 325 for maybe an hour or so, and then I'll turn it down. And I normally cook it like on like 200 or 225, low and slow, until I wake up. hmm the next morning, and I'm fine with that. And because I'm brine, the turkey last year was so good. It was so juicy because you set it in the brine for those couple of days or what have you, and it helps to keep the moisture in. But I'm gonna do 325, okay, for about an hour. This is like a 15, 16, 17 pound bird. Uh, it's a large bird. Okay, she's a mother and maybe a father, and she had a sister, and yes, a brother. Okay, now, so this is the cooking time for um, the bird per your pound. So however many pounds your bird is, you then cook it for that hour that is displayed on the screen. Now, I stuff my bird, but I don't stuff my bird. Now, what I used to do is I used to put apples and all that kind of stuff in it. I don't do apples anymore. And my cousin Kenny, I used to do Granny Smith apples, and my cousin Kenny would look forward to the apples. So I'm sorry, Kenny, we don't have Granny Smith in the turkey this time, but we will do aromatics such as herbage. I'm just drying, constantly drying, guys. That will again help your bird get that golden color. Okay, brown, crisp, good skin. Okay, let's put this over here because it was in the bird. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. I made some butter earlier. Here it is. I was supposed to show. Oh, let me make sure I finish all of my little note drinks first. So yes, that's the cooking time. I'm cooking a unstuffed bird. So I'm like in the middle of the 4 1/4 and the 4 3/4 time frame, because I do put a couple of things in the bird, just a couple, like maybe an onion or a couple of cloves of garlic, but it's not stuffed packed. Okay, not stuffed with stuffing. Okay, so that's the difference. We made some butter, a butter mix, and in this butter mix is, let me move this bird out of the way, move this over here. In this butter mix is parsley, turmeric, sage. I'm just remembering everything. Turmeric, sage, parsley, garlic powder, onion powder, minced garlic, smoked paprika. I think I said turmeric, and I think we put a little bit of liquid smoke in there as well. Okay, so this, let me take this down. Where is it? Which one is it? Okay. Alright, and I'm gonna put this back up so you can see the butter. The little side camera. Let's transition that. So that's what the butter looks like. It's a yellow hue now because of the smoked paprika and especially because of the turmeric. And I do cook my turkey with the turmeric and the smoked paprika to give it, to help the color. Y'all, I promise you, that's what you want. Okay? So, what I'm going to do is we're going to get our hands dirty again, but I want to do the sprinklage after we get our butter in. So we're going to do butter under the skin, butter on top of the skin. Then we're going to wash our hands and then sprinkle our 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 other herbs and seasonings on. Okay, I'm going to tilt this up just politely right now so that I can season the inside of this cavity. Okay, all right, I'm going to lift that up so you can see, and just politely do a little salt. Not too much salt because it was in the brine, and a little pepper in there. And I'm also gonna do some Montreal seasoning. It'll be easier if I put that in a little dish jank. Do I have any? Let's just use this one. Okay, we'll put that there, and we'll lift this back up like we were doing, and now we got that. Because it's easier that way. Okay, and around and around and around, and back down. This is the hand that we're using. Okay, glory. So boom. Now we're just gonna go ham. This is the fun part about cooking because you get to use your hands. So we're just gonna go in with this butter that we made. We've already lifted this skin. We're just gonna go on in there. And what happens is you gotta push it down, and then what I do is I just pat it into place. Because you can't, it's not gonna do what you want it to do. Okay? I put it in there, and then I just move the butter around on top of the skin, because just putting it down like so, it's not gonna smear properly. It's gonna slide against the muscle. Okay, Glory, just listen to me. I promise. So put it underneath the skin, and then we just pat it in place or rub it in place. Now, because you're using turmeric, don't wear like white and cook with this. Turmeric stains. Okay, if you want to tie-dye with food, then, or spices or things, go ahead and use your beets and stuff. But if you want a good yellow, go get you some turmeric. Okay, because it will stain you. Okay? So I'm rubbing this on that good thigh and leg space down in there, getting all in that, and then I'm rubbing her down. Okay? And then we're gonna take this and we're gonna definitely rub as best you can that into place. Okay, I want to get underneath this large piece of skin where the neck was, getting that butter off my hand, and then tucking that up under the bird, closing that space off. Okay, beautiful. I'm gonna put the neck just like that, and rub me down, rubbing. So again, I do the pat method just because the pat just kind of helps it stay there, just rubbing it won't stay there like you really want it to. Okay. I'm just gonna go in with the butter. Now the butter has a lot of seasoning in there. Okay. Garbage. The top of there and the bottom of there on those ribs and backs and carrying on all of the crevices and surfaces and carrying on. Okay, we're gonna rinse our hands off. We're gonna save this butter because we're gonna then start to baste and all of that kind of stuff with that butter. Let me rinse my hands off. So now that we have our butter on, we're going to use also olive oil for the top of the bird because the butter isn't on every part of the bird. Okay? Because of the surface of that bird and the skin and the muscle, that butter is not going to stick the way you want it to. But then if you use a little olive oil, a second fat, and you know how I cook, I do butter and olive oil all the time. Then that liquid portion will then sit on that, and then we're going to sprinkle our seasonings on there, and that will help the seasonings adhere a lot better. Okay, so we have our olive oil. Okay, and we're just going to politely, at a nice high, a polite drizzle all the way across. And because you're putting this oil on there, you got to make sure you watch the bird. And then if it starts to brown too quickly, you can put a little tin foil tint over top of it so that it continues to cook but not brown on top super fast. Because you have so much fat on there that will adhere to that lovely bird and brown up. Okay? So, what else we have? We have some herbage. So we have some rosemary, we have some sage, and we have some thyme. Okay? I'm gonna cut a piece of this thyme just so we have a little bit of the top for the gravy. I didn't want to saw because I'm on the tablecloth. All right, so all of these, and this is my stuffing version. Okay, all these will go in the bird, like so, like that. Just in there, and it's gonna zhuzh up the moment. Okay. Right. Now we're gonna come in with our seasonings, but let's sip first. Cheers to you for watching. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. So we've buttered, we've oiled, we have our vegetables in the bottom of our pan. We're gonna come in with a polite salting because remember we brinded this, and we didn't rinse, but we want that flavor. So we got these lovely crystals of salt, kosher, formulating on the egg. Come on, Glory. Hey, just get on there. Get on it. Get on it. Alright? We already seasoned the inside of the cavity. My cavity. Every time I say cavity. Then we have our coarse black pepper. You want to evenly sprinkle this. Evenly sprinkle. Even me, Lord. Even me, da da Come on, Glory. For this even sprinkle. Take your time. Take your time and evenly sprinkle. Yes. Okay, that's peppered. We're gonna come in with our McCormick seasoning, Montreal seasoning, polite. You don't have to use a lot of this, but I just like to add the flavor. We want the skin to be so flavorful. Come on, Glory. Yeah. I'm using my hand so I can control it. Yeah. All right. So we have those on. Now we're going to come in with our color. This is the color portion. So the color, we have some smoked paprika and we have the turmeric. Okay. Now the combination of the smoked paprika, the turmeric, the butter, and the extra virgin olive oil will give you a beautiful skin, but you can't go rubbing it and carrying on and while it's like first starting off, because then you'll rub a mark into it. Okay, so you want to hold this high up. Okay, don't get close. Go high up so that you can get an even sprinklage, okay, across the turkey. And I'm not being extra. I promise you, I'm not being extra. Just hold it high up. You will get an even sprinklage because it will fall and the air will help it fall into the right space. Oh, come on, Glory. Yes. Okay, this is the smoked paprika. And believe me, we will go live tomorrow when I get up, or later today when I get up, so I can show you what it looks like when I take it out the oven. Okay. All right. That's the smoked paprika. We have, where is it? Turmeric. And I shake it first, just because I don't want like a large chunk to like fall down and then it's a large piece in that space. So again, high up. The smoked paprika is, the turmeric is where the golden color will come. Now, it will clump a lot more than the smoked paprika, so you have to just be mindful of that. Okay, so I've created a coat across the entire bird. Okay, it looks spotty because of the light shining on the bird, because it's really strong, but it's evenly, I think it's evenly coated. Okay, and we're gonna put this in the oven, uncovered, at 325 for an hour, and then I'm going to turn it down to like 200 and go to sleep, and then I'll probably wake up around 9ish and see where we are. I don't think it will be over. I think it will be just right. Okay, so we're gonna put this in the oven. Oh, and if you're using an aluminum pan, especially with a turkey, double your pan, because the turkey is heavy and it's a thin aluminum, a foil, a pan. And then you're going to be like, oh Jesus, struggling to get it out because the bird is going to create juices and da-da-da. Okay? So just double your pan in the beginning and not in the end. Okay? And then you have a sturdier pan. Okay? Alright. That is in. I'm going to wipe my surface down. I'm also going to season my chicken for tomorrow. Might as well work with two birds. at one time here. And then we're going to go to bed. And then we're going to wake up about 9. And that's when the Macy's Day Thanksgiving parade comes on. So is that y'all's tradition to wake up to the parade and continue to cook? Or start cooking if you just cook everything the day of? Is that y'all's tradition? Because that is the tradition over here. I just love family, and I love moments like this, and holidays such as Christmas and Thanksgiving really brings out the true like family moments. So I'm excited, even though COVID has kicked us and we can't see everyone. Okay, I want y'all to see that it really stains. Really, really stains. So don't wear anything cute to use turmeric with. Oh my goodness, I knocked, made my computer go to sleep, wiping things down. I'm so sorry. And I got nervous real quick. I don't even know how I did it. I just swiped across the pad. Okay. We'll clean the floor in a second. We'll just scrape it over there. Okay. So we're gonna put our butter away. We'll start to, once that hour and so is in, then we'll start to baste that turkey with the extra butter that we have. Okay. Just clean up our space a little bit. I got 2 more carrots to eat out of this bag, so I might as well eat them. All right. We have a few extra carrots and celery. And you know what I can do? Because we're going to do this anyway. I'm going to make some vegetable stock now. We have chicken stock. I'm going to make some vegetable stock because we use that to make this stuffing. I think that would be smart to do now. So, let me get a decent sized pot. Okay. We'll do this. That's clean. Things out of the way. Again, cooked earlier. All right. So we have some carrots and celery left over from our turkey moment. I'm going to cut a little bit more. Maybe one more onion, a couple more stalks of celery. And I just put the carrots back in the refrigerator. So I'll pull those back out. We're gonna get some butter in a minute. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, let's be productive. Then we don't have to do it when we wake up. We just warm it through for the. I think it's enough for the stuffing. Great. Very good. One more onion. That onion's super large. Let's find a smaller onion. Can we do it? Yes, we can. gonna cut our onion, and then we'll put some water on. And we actually, let's do that now. Let's do, no. Let's do what we're doing. Okay, let's just focus, Michael. Focus. Guys, what are you cooking right now? Are you still up cooking like me? Are you excited to thanks the Lord? Are you excited to give thanks to the Father for another Thanksgiving day? For just a one more day. Every day is a day of Thanksgiving. Come on, y'all. We just sung that song. My little bucket is getting full. End cap off. End cap off. Okay, and we're gonna do that little angled cut. Angle in, angle because it's curved, angled in. Okay, and then we're gonna do our quarter again, or our third. Boom, boom. Again, angle in, turn, angle in, turn, half turn, and then you have two. Boom, boom. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right. So I'm going to spin you around, and I'm also going to change it straight to the stove. Okay, let me get that into place. Hi, you saw that whole transition. All right, so we have a pot. We're going to turn this pot on medium high heat, and we're going to put a little butter and a little olive oil in the pan, okay? A little olive oil, and we're gonna get some butter. Also, I'm gonna grab my minced garlic. Come on, glory. Yes, Jesus. We're gonna do this today, honey. All right, let's just get her done, so that we have a good Thanksgiving. Come on, glory. Nope, this one's the not the used one. I keep getting not the used one. Okay, here we go. Thought we tucked this one backwards. Boom. Yep. All right, we got some butter. We're gonna get a nice little dollop. Come on, Pat. Let's get Pat. Hey, Pat, how you doing, girl? Okay, so we're gonna just drop Pat in there. Thank you. Alright, I got a little golden haze on the metal, and I don't know why. Let's see if we can adjust that a little bit for your liking and for your viewing pleasure. Okay, come on, let's see if we can balance that out. I don't know if I can though, because the white balance is all the way. It's alright. It's all the way there. We're just gonna leave it, honey. Y'all just gonna have to grin and bear it. Okay. I tried. I did. Alright, we're gonna get a little wooden paddle. We're just gonna move that butter around in that. Hey, butter. How you doing, girl? Okay. We're gonna add a little minced. I'm gonna add a little more drop of butter, and we're gonna add some minced garlic in there as well. Let's get that off of that knife. We're gonna put the butter back in the refrigerator. Roll your tongue. Let's get some garlic in here now. We got a little bubblage going. Okay. Y'all, I don't like my cousin fussed at me because I don't tell measurements. I'm sorry, I just do it. So we did like a tablespoon and a half of butter. That was a lot of butter. I could do a lot more butter. Like 2 tablespoons of butter, a tablespoon of olive oil, and then we did a teaspoon of garlic just now, maybe. maybe, or a little less. I'm gonna let that cook in that for like 2 seconds. 2 seconds. All right. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring all of our vegetables over that we just cut, the celery and the onion. Okay. And slide that in there. Because this is so large, I'm just going to turn this up to high so we can get this going. I'm going to move this in the olive oil and the butter and the garlic, and we're just going to keep tossing her back and forth, back and forth. Hey, hello. All right, to this, okay, just because we need some life in it, we're going to add, if I can find it, we're going to add a little sprinklage of thyme. Come on and keep the time, Jesus. A little sprinklage of thyme. Beautiful. Beautiful. Uh-huh. And we're going to move that around. Look at that. That's beautiful. Good job. You can do it. Okay, we got our green and white. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add a little orange in there. And that is going to be in the shape of a carrot or two. And we're just making a vegetable broth. Okay. We're just getting these working. Work. Look at the vegetables. Work. Okay. We're just dancing that around in the pan. Okay, and to this, we need to add some salt. A nice pinch of salt. Let's do that again. Maybe 2 pinches. They're rather large. Okay. And then some pepper. That's coarse black pepper and kosher salt. See if I can get you down in there a little bit better. Okay. We're just going to toss that around. Lord, if you're cooking like this at 2 o'clock in the morning, the people not going to sleep. They're just going to want Thanksgiving now. Come on, glory. All right. Beautiful. Now, at this point, if you had some some McCormick vegetable seasoning, I think you could use it, but I don't have any because the Kroger I go to don't have it because they are renovating. So I'm going to just put my Montreal seasoning and carry that flavor from the turkey through to this broth that we're making. Okay? A couple of portions of that and then give that a toss. Okay? Now once you've worked that for a minute or two, this is on high, it's just a large pan. What we're going to do is we're going to add a little liquid to that. What kind of liquid? Just some water. That's easy. Okay? That's beautiful. That would be just a beautiful soup. Okay? But we ain't making soup. We're making broth, which is soup. Come on, glory. Alright, we're just going to fill this bowl up and we're going to add this water in there and we're just going to let that simmer for a little while. And then we'll shut it off. And then we'll have broth, vegetable broth for our lovely stuffing, dressing, People call it dressing if you don't stuff it inside the bird. Who cares? I don't. That's 2 bowls, honey. I'm gonna give another bowl. This is on high. We're gonna let it go for a little bit. And then I can also use this later. It is raining, y'all. I want to be on the balcony right now. Yes, the candles are already lit. I just need to go out there. All right, so we're just gonna let this simmer for a good little minute. Okay. So it's on high. Just get all that garlic down in there. Get your edges. Okay. Now, I'm just gonna stir this for a second. I'm gonna slurp it just to see what the salt moment is. And then this, and I think I might need to add a little bit more salt, but we'll see. We don't want it too salty. Low sodium if you saw it in the store. Come on, Glory. Let's see. Definitely need some more salt. Definitely. Okay. We're gonna do salt, salt, and then what we'll do is I have this one it's like a Swanson's little broth pack, but it's concentrated, almost like a bouillon, but it's not a bouillon. It's a little slurry. Okay, I'm gonna put that little cap in there. All right, we're gonna let that go. That will add a little salt factor as well. Okay, give it a little swirl, honey. And then I think also, just because it's my life, it's my house, it's my kitchen, it's my broth, I'm gonna do a lot more butter. Because that's where the flavor is. I go through a lot of butter. Go through a lot of butter and a lot of paper towels. But that's my story. You don't got to be yours. Alright. Incorporate. This is to the top, so just watch it. Yeah, this is gonna be good, Jesus. This is a lovely. Would you like some soup? Those carrots down at the bottom, and they'll start to move around. Come on and warm through. I'm gonna incorporate that salt a little bit, let it dissolve. We'll slurp it again. We'll see where we are. Seasoning. I gotta get it to where it needs to be. I put a lot of water in here, so I promise you I'm not overdoing it. I promise you. Okay. It has to be flavor. That's the whole point of this moment. And I'm just gonna cook, and the vegetables are gonna flavor the water a lot more. So, but we need this salt moment to be where it needs to be, so we don't have to add it later. At least my brain says that. Okay. One more time, and I think I'm gonna leave it, let it simmer for a little bit while we do something else. Okay. I'm gonna let that go for a minute. Onion powder, garlic powder. Okay. Set that there. Now, I'm gonna bring you back. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I bring you back. I gotta bring you back. Okay. So we're making vegetable broth, vegetable stock for our stuffing and whatever else we need. Gravy, whatever your life story is. If you had some chicken, you could put chicken in there. It'd be chicken stock. Come on. Well, we don't need. We got chicken stock already. Okay. Now, trying to clean up. I need another bag, y'all. We made a lot of trash. Hold on, let's see if we got another bag. Oh, look at God. He will God will provide. Come on, glory. All right, let's change this bag out. Cause she's full. Okay, full. Ish. All right. This drink is just so lonely. Still lasts a little bit. I mean, I can make another one. 3 o'clock in the morning, though. I think I need to leave that alone. Or do I? Okay. Are you up cooking? Who's watching? Say hello. I want to talk to you. I want to talk to you. Okay. Chicken. That's what we're doing. We're pouring this water off this chicken that's been soaking. We're not doing whole chicken, we're doing wingettes. Okay? Easier in the little fryer moment. Smaller pieces, cooks a little faster. Just saying. Let's make it easier. Because we weren't going to do chicken at all. But then I was like, somebody gonna want some chicken. Because it's Thanksgiving. They're going to be like, what family has Thanksgiving without chicken? So, you got to have the chicken. Sorry. Okay. So we got a bin of chicken. We're gonna season that as well. Just getting all the water out of there. All the water. Get the water out. Ish. Okay. Beautiful. Rinse my hands off. That water gets really hot, y'all. It gets really hot. All right. Let's see if we can get our little aerial view back on. If we can find the mouse. I can't find the mouse. Here we go. Counter. Dun dun dun. Counter. Dun dun dun. Get in there. All right. This Just gonna stir this. Right. All right. We need a little salt. Just putting the rest of what's in this dish in there. This is pepper. This is the Montreal seasoning. I got some accent. Accent is just a flavor enhancer. That's all it is. Toss that. About using my hands. Ooh, the pepper got me. Looked like a lot, but it wasn't. Just a little bit. Okay. That is done. We're gonna put these in some Ziploc bags, and then we don't have to worry about it. We can put it in the refrigerator.
Ouch.
Oil as well, because we just put that in the fryer and have that ready to go. Alright. I'm just gonna collect these, put them in the bag. So again, we're doing wingettes instead of whole pieces of chicken. Different for us. Maybe not for you. No. So how's your prep going? Because this is my prep. The turkey, we put the turkey in. Okay. I didn't know I was on for 1 hour and 33 minutes though. Okay. Alright. Chicken 1 is done. We got a nice roaring bubble over there. It's just gonna sit in the refrigerator and you don't have to worry about seasoning it later, just flour and go. The yams have been boiled and then peeled and then sliced. The syrup will be made tomorrow and then they will be cooked right up until we take them out for serving. Mashed potatoes will be made fresh. A little cream of sour and so on and so forth. First. Okay, that then is done. We're going to seal that, wipe our counter down, pour our oil, check our stock, and then go to bed, honey. Oh, we're going to check our turkey as well. See how it looks. Put these down at the bottom. In the drawer, because that's where it's empty. That's not the one. Okay, that's done. And let's wash our hands. My hands are going to be like so dry. They're already dry. the color of school paper. Blind college ruled, honey. All right. Let's dry our hands, take a sip, wipe our counter down. Let's get our dish rag as well. Which is now stained with turmeric. I promise you, do not wear white and use turmeric. You will be sad. You will be sad. Unless that's what you're going for. Okay. Alright. Surface. Wipe me down. Okay. Trash, trash, trash. Too trash, too bad. Sounds like old garbage comes here. Done forgot the crow commandments again. No, I haven't forgot them. Run 'em by me, run 'em by me. Thou shalt all crow. Right on, right on. I'm like, come on, brothers. Cooking. Okay. Ooh, that was so long ago. So long ago. Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna fill this fryer with a little oil so we don't have to worry about it later. Okay. We're gonna check our broth. Clean up our space. And then go to bed, honey. Y'all going to bed? Y'all just gonna keep on keeping on. What you gonna do? Just the small things help Thanksgiving go by a little faster. That's all I'm saying. Alright. So our stock is coming to a nice boil. And that's good enough. We're gonna taste test that and then sorry. Boom. Alright. We are done. Da, da, da. Let's check this stock. Let me swing you on over. Let me take that off first. Where is it? It's right there. And then we're gonna fix this so that you can see it. Berlin. Transition. Okay. That's my little tasty spoon. Let's get a new one. This junk is going to town, honey. Okay. The color has changed. Okay, as you can see, has a little brown colorage now. Alright, a brown hue, a little tan. Some flavor cooking up in there. Alright, let's taste it. See what we got here. Let's see what we got here. It's a little warm, so make sure you blow it, honey. Okay. I feel like it could taste. It could go a little further. How can we further it? Let's see what we got. Cause I put a lot of water. I put like 3 large bowls in there. Where is the bouillon? Okay, we're gonna use some chicken better than bouillon. because we just need some extra flavor in there. We don't want it too strong. We don't want it too salty because it's gonna go in the broth. It's gonna go in the broth. Come on, Michael. It's gonna go in the stuffing. That's the word I'm looking for. So this is my better than bouillon. Let's let it boil off of there. Okay. There you go. Release me. Release me. Give me a get old release me. All right. Yas. Let's see where we are. Let's see what we got. Let's see where we are. All right, we're gonna taste this one more again, then we're gonna turn it off, check our turkey, go to bed. Okay? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Because we like Jesus and we like our bed. That's not this one that we want. I just finished that last little sip. My spoon, give a little taste. Okay, that's good enough for me. We can shut this down. Okay. For the shutdown. Very good. I think we have a top. We're gonna put a top on it. All right, y'all. It's time. Almost that time. It's almost that time. We're gonna put that top on it. Very good. That's now off. And we're gonna check this turkey. Let's see how we're doing. Okay. So I want to show you real quick just why you don't want to touch the bird right now. Okay. So let me see if I can get my flashlight so you can see a little bit better. Place hard. Okay, I'm gonna turn my flashlight on so you can see. So it's creating a lovely moment on this bird, but if you was to touch that seasoning right now, it would leave a hole, and we don't want that. We want this to be golden and beautiful all the way on the skin. Come on, Gloria. So I'll show y'all the finished product after a while by and by. Okay. Turn this back over to the counter moment. All right. Boom. I'm going to I'm gonna shield this piece of meat that is has been uncovered by the skin. You can't see what I'm doing, but it's hard for me to let me put the little corner camera on so you can see roughly what I'm doing. So what's happening is this little piece that is showing, okay, that little bright piece right there, that's the flesh, not the skin. So I want to cover that so that it doesn't dry out super fast because it's not being covered up by the skin. Okay, just like that. And then I'm going to turn that on back. Mhm. Stay on there. And then push it back on in there. All right. Our broth is done. Vegetables are floating to the top. Beautiful. I think that is where it is, y'all. I'm done. Da-da-da. Y'all enjoy y'all Thanksgiving. I'll be back on a little later so I can show y'all what the turkey looks like when it comes out the oven, because we did do that, honey. Okay, we did it. And so yeah, y'all, thanks for watching. Remember to go ahead and let me just give it to you. Go ahead and like and share and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. I'm not the best. I'm not a professional. I'm a home cook, but I love to cook, and I think my food is good, and others think it is as well. So hopefully you enjoy watching me, and you know, be inspired to cook, and so on and so forth. Isha. Okay? I love your bushel and a peck and a hug about your neck. Come on, glory. I do. I really do. Be blessed. Stay safe during this Thanksgiving quarantine moment. My family's coming over, but everyone was supposed to be tested and what have you. So make sure that you're taking the proper precautions to move forward in a COVID world. Okay? I love you. And ain't nothing you can do about it, as my pastor would say. Come on, glory. I'm out. Take care.